Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Transport Fever 2. We're using the TF Talkies because they're fun, so transform me to your heart's content, everybody. Using those potions and the redemptions. I've studied a few tutorials on the game, and, well, not a few, a couple. Kind of learned a little bit more about how this game goes and such, and I'm ready to give it another go. So the first thing that we are going to do is determine where our capital is going to be, which is typically in the center here. Just kind of... We do have a slight problem in the fact that, apparently, the center of the map is occupied by water. So, I guess we'll... Where was the option? This? Yes. Wait, I can build a town? What do you mean build town not possible? Oh, this might be a sandbox mode thing? Yeah, I think that's a sandbox mode thing. Apparently you have to turn on sandbox mode to change the date speed, because, yeah, the time travels really fast in this game. Alright. So, LA is over there. It's not one of the cities that I want to be one of my capital. We got Long Beach. Nope. Oklahoma. Why are all the big cities on the very edge of the map? That is very unfortunate and difficult to work with. Alright, so it looks like Charleston may be what we designate as our capital. Yeah. We'll go ahead and claim this as our capital. And of course, we're going to rename it to Fluffyville. Because Ido is cute. And precious. I'm just going through and renaming things real quick, because it'll make my life so much easier to have this all renamed now. And as much as I love trains, and you all know I love my trains, the best option is actually to go with road vehicles to start. Alright, so over here is where we'll put our road depot. You know what? We'll go ahead and connect these roads. What do you mean construction not possible? Fine, we'll do that. Then bring it over here. And then connect them up. And with this, we want to connect up everything for bus lines first, because I did see in the previous little bit of playthrough that it gets things operating. You do get quite a bit of money for just running buses. So we'll go ahead and put these down. We'll finish off some of these streets, so that way our buses can run a bit better. Alright, so yeah, we've got that all set up. No, we could probably do this. I do wish there were a way to just be like, yeah, I want to move this stop. I want to move this thing. I don't like where I placed it, you know? Hash browns. Alright, so we're gonna start Fluffyville bus line. Put that on. That there. Then to that. Okay, never mind. We're gonna redo these. Specifically, we're gonna remove this one. And we'll move that one as well. Yeah. I think that'll be the best bet. So let's start with this. And this. And that. Because yeah, we want to optimize things now rather than later. Sure, we'll put that there. And then we got one going here. This one. Yeah, we'll put that there. Another one here. Now that's probably a lot more than we actually need, but I don't care. We're gonna do this anyways. Alright, and while the tutorial did tell me to add a bunch of stuff to it now, I don't really want to do that. We're gonna go with stagecoaches, yeah. I also made it so that way I have access to all 3 types of vehicles. American, Asian, and European. But yeah, we're gonna put 2 on there for now, and we'll add more later if we need it. Wait, did I get... Those weren't what I wanted! How do I sell? Right, this. I am messing up a lot of stuff already. Woohoo! Alright, there. Now we got our stagecoaches. Alright, so next town I need a name for. We are going to set up for Elgin here, I think. We're gonna go ahead and stay paused until we get all of these mainland cities actually set up and stuff. Well, I guess Elgin will be a hash brown topia. There you go, Geemond. Does this name please you, Geemond? Alright, so now... we'll start it here. Put one here. Dish here. Sometimes these are really funky with their plays, with what they are consider a cot. Oh, actually, that was not where I wanted that. We should do this. Voila. And remove that one. No, not Hash Geemond, Hash Browntopia. Alright, and these two go to there. They're gonna have a bit of a ways to travel to get over there, but I'm okay with this. Save money where I can, right? Oh, right, gotta rename these. That's for Billings. This was one. Hash brown coffee. Hash brown cattle. Hash brown chemicals. Hash brown construction. Alright, so those are all for those. This one was for this. Hash brown quarry. Alright, and now over here in Billings, we need a name for this one. Ah, this will be Rise Red Rocket. Rise Red Rocket City. Rise Bakery. Rise Steel. Red Rocket Forest. Ah, yes. Rise Tool. That belongs to LA, apparently. Ah. Rise. Touche. Tool. Good night, Ido. Rise Iron. Alright, now let's go ahead and set up the bus line in here. Actually, this one's pretty well set up as is. We are going to put a depot here. Put it over here then. Alright. Oh. Building. Road depot. Right there. And there we go. New line. Rise Red Rocket Bus Line. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And boom. Now here we're gonna get some more stagecoaches. Good night, ducks. Hi, let's see. What do we want to rename Athens? I like Pax Place. That works. Alright, rename all of these as well. Just more fun to have our own custom names on everything. Just sucks that the industries don't rename themselves automatically. That would be really nice. You've got a fishery in your area though, Pakesh. Oh, and silver. And a second forest. And a coffee refinery. Alright, let's take a look. Could use another road in here. Do not want to destroy any buildings. Those can be problematic. I think I'm good with what's going on here. So you here. Because part of what I'm doing here is future-proofing it as well. So that way we've got good bus coverage as the city grows, and I don't have to micromanage so much. But we'll see if that actually works out. I could be making horrible mistakes, and I have no idea. We'll find out soon enough. Quote for Comet running the town? I don't think we want him running it. Alrighty. Next city! Alright, Santa Clarita. I'll name that one myself. Marten Haven. Alright. Oh, Dallas all the way over here apparently owns this quarry. Sure. Sure. Alright, Marten Sawmill, Marten Forest, got that. Let's rename this. Oh, these are not connected by road to the city? Huh. Usually they are. Fishy. I did add a mod that added more industry types, though I wish that the fisheries were, you know, actually close to water. Because they are quite a ways from there. Actually, you know, considering things, I think that Marten Haven might be our best bet, actually. Either that or Rise Red Rocket. Guess Pax Place could also make a good capital. But Fluffyville kind of has limited space around it. We'll make Rise Red Rocket the capital. Alright, let's get bus lines set up. Alright, got that set up. Marten bus line. And that will be dish, yo. And then here. Actually, considering the amount of water on this map, No, Rise Red Rocket should be good for that. We can do shipping off of the coast over here. Yeah, we're good. What the? Alright, Waterbury. What do we want for your name? Wags Preciously? Oh, we'll go with Wagsville. No, Wagston. Yeah. Oh, I like that, Prakash. Ren Sharks. I'm surprised that Waterbury does not have a fishery, though. Kind of feels like the prime location for one. Actually, it's only got, what, 2 industries? Ah, these are all owned by other cities. Actually, hooking up some of these factories is going to be such a pain. Wagvale? We can do that here. Wagvale. I'm gonna need to do a road depot in Wagvale because there is not a road connecting between those. I guess I could send them from Fluffyville. Actually, considering Fluffyville, I'm gonna stick with Waxton. Yeah. Alright, get all these renamed. Alrighty. I'm going to guess that Ido is excited about the Dragon Kobold campaign, Geemond.
Well, Ido is a dog. He's very easily excited.
True. Also, hi again.
Wow. Wow, quote bot. Yes, Bikesh, I am a reindeer. Alright. That one, you... There we go. And you... 2 stagecoaches. For now. And now over here in Renshaws. Right there.
This is a fairly sizable city over here. Should be really good money. Put that there. And I think I'm gonna move this one. So from here... Is it trying to do left-handed traffic? Right now, no. I am doing bus lines in the towns. The bus lines are my priority first. Then I will start working on industry stuff. Because bus lines just... Well, everything just gives money, but you know. I didn't add that to this, did I? No, I don't think so. Crap. No, they go up here. Then to here. Then over here. Down to here. Then here. Over to here after that. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bam. There. Now this one I will give 3 stagecoaches to at the start. Alright, we'll unpause and let things run. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do a bus depot or road depot in each city. Oh, Pax Place has already built a new road. Fair enough. You've already got one. You. We'll put it here. There we go. We'll hold off on that, like I said before. What are you doing up this late, Ren? Alright, well, we already got people waiting in Fluffyville, so let's add another stagecoach. Oh, there's lots of people waiting here. Alright, Ash Brown Topia, you get more stagecoach. We'll add
So
a
speaking
lot more.
of passwords,
Yes?
in high school when I was bored, I memorized the serial number on a monitor, and I used that as a password. And I still remember that serial number, but I don't remember where I used it as a password.
Okay, then. Ren, do be careful about sharing your passwords on the stream. Like, ideally, just don't, you know? It's just going to be a problem for you. There. Alright, so it looks like we can deliver any of these 3 types, I guess. Apparently we could just turn alcohol into food. Apparently in Rise Red Rocket City, they eat alcohol for food.
Apples become cider.
Apples become cider. I love you.
What?
What?
I'm just confused why you giggled over that. Apples become cider. Potato becomes vodka.
Because you're cute. Mwah.
But Geeman's right there. How could I be cute when compared to Geeman's?
Oh, quite easily. He may be cute, but you are amazing, cute, precious, adorable, lovable, squeezable, and kissable. Mwah.
This may be true, but all of those could be applied to Geemand as well.
I mean, maybe. Alright.
I don't know. Next time we see Ido, let's talk to him and see if he thinks Geemond is kissable.
Squeakles!
No squeezable Geemond?
Yeah! What's wrong with the town name, Geemond? I thought you'd like it. There we go. Ah, hey there, Shenrir. Oh, those are fun emotes. I like those emotes. How you doing, Shen? I'm just vibing with this game a bit here. I watched some tutorials, so I actually have somewhat of an idea of how to play this game. Namely, I am starting with buses across all the towns first. Oh, Pakesh?
So you could say this town is bussin'.
Why must you make me regret my life choices?
Oh. I see.
What? What do you see?
You do not appreciate my jokes.
You
I'll leave you.
know how I feel about those kinds of jokes. Wow, Pakesh. Wow.
You're gonna get onto me, and then Pakesh goes and does that.
Well, I gave him a pretty good wow.
Yeah, but I make you regret your life choices.
Anyway, Shen, we'll name this city after you. Shenport. I'm kind of going through and renaming everything. Letting the money, hopefully start rolling in soon. I might be setting up too much too fast. Alright. You are just disconnected from everything, aren't you? Well, my earnings are... It's difficult to say with the earnings, considering the fact that, I believe it also is showing how much I'm spending, which I am spending more. That is weird. I don't know what's going on here. That does not look right at all. Well, I'm currently not bringing in any money, no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to slow down a bit. We'll set up Shenport and then, just sit back and let things cook for a bit, I think. Mwah, the Reichen. Also, why am I human? Like, the heck? You guys have left me human for 40 minutes? TF me!
Well, I would have, but Geeman said that the TF wand was forbidden. For reasons not the ones that I'm thinking of. But he wouldn't elaborate.
Ah, so it's Demon's fault. Got it.
He also wouldn't elaborate on why he's not squeezable.
Well, technically everything's got a catchment with those, so I'm gonna call that good. Transport bus line. Start there, then there, and there. And buses are running. Okay, I think I could do with getting rid of some of these vehicles. Adding 3 to every line might have been a slight mistake. Alright, you are not making me any profit. You're making some profit. We're gonna reduce until we are no longer... They can wait a little bit. You're barely making anything. You have nothing on, so you get sold. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm just reducing, period, but you know. You get sold. The rest of them are actually making some money over there, though. That's a plus. Thank you, Tip. I was working on something here. Oh, you got 4 out of 4, so you can stay. You get sold. Looks like Wagston might be good to just keep all of them. Maybe? No, I'll sell this one. I'll sell one. There! And then when demand starts picking up is when I'll actually start adding more. Like over here, this might actually be a good spot to... Yeah, there's 11 waiting there. Manage vehicles, yeah. We'll add another to the line. Now let's get back to trying to figure out how we're going to set up industry stuff. We've got an oil well over here. An oil refinery here. Do we have anything on the mainland here to turn refined oil into fuel? It looks like that is a no. Where the hell are all my fuel refineries? Well, there's one. Out in the middle of the ocean. That's where we gather the oil, not process it. Oh, right. I actually have a thing I can look at. This one. So there is that. Is that the only one? Oh no, there's oil sand. I can turn oil sand into fuel. Where is oil sand produced at? Ah, oil sand mine over there. That is on it. All the way over here. So I could try and transport from here all the way over to one of these spots here. I don't think that's going to work out very well. At least not at this stage of the game. You also want food. We can pull off food, I think. There's a coffee farm there. Do I have any means of processing that to then feed into the food maker thing? Ah, it's over there. Well, those aren't exactly terrible options. Just have to go across the water. Alternatively, I send from here to here, and then from there to here. Do I have any other options for food? There's also a meat processing plant there. But... well, grain to livestock to meat and then over to here. Why not? Let's get it going. We do have positive income now, so that is wonderful. Alright, truck station. Put it on this side so we have space for a train station later. Go ahead and do this. Let's allow curvature. Contour lines. Okay, so it is basically flat. Perfect. Alright, so we got that. Put this truck station here. Why don't you connect it like that? There we go. Come on, do the connection stuff. And then this stuff is gonna be taken over to here. Quite a ways. And I think I'm gonna do a slight bypass road for the city here. Instead of just having them take all the goods through the city, we'll have them go like that. We'll check on our bus lines. That one is fine. This one could probably do with another removal. Quack. Quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack. Yeah, we're gonna remove that bus. We want at least a little bit of people waiting. Yeah, one is fine. Actually, we want more than one, but there's basically nobody waiting, then we have no reason to have the line. You get sold. Even though you were actually making money, but you're still on the same line, so it doesn't really matter which one I sell, as long as one gets sold. Demon, you having fun? Yeah, we're just gonna have one there for now. Can I, like, see the line, like, the whole line statistics? But, Shen, do you know that? Like, can I see whether this line in particular is making money or not? Somehow? So far, I am not liking this tutorial suggestion of start with buses. It does not seem to be working out very well. We'll get rid of that. All except for one bus is actually making profit in Rise Red Rocket City, though. I'll sell that one. Shenport's doing alright. In fact, it might be worthwhile to add another to Shenport. Let's check. 1, 1, and 1. Nope, not adding another then. Oh god, Squeakleys is definitely not liking the bus line. Alright, you get sold. There's 2 spots that have a whole bunch of people waiting, but I think I've just got too many bus stops. I think that's my problem. Let's just remove some of these. Alright, so... Okay, it's automatically adjusting, just slowly. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That should be good. Waxton seems to be doing all right. I think we'll leave Waxton alone. We've got a lot that are making money. Actually, we will sell one. Yeah, there we go. Now, back to the other thing I was going to do. We'll do truck stop here. And there. And now we'll go ahead and start hooking these up with lines. So starting with trucks going from here to here, and then back. Actually, we'll start it over here. These are all cargo. Alright. Doesn't really have any difference between all of them at all, so we'll just go with the European one, sure. Actually, the Asian one's kind of cute. I'll go with that. We are going to go with quite a few vehicles on this. You all get going on that line. And then another line that will go from here to here. Marten livestock truck. This one will do the horse-drawn carriage, yeah. Then another line here to here. Fishery truck. And then the really long one. Marten to Rise Red Rocket City with meat. We'll start with only 5 on this, but we are going to very quickly change that. I just don't want to sit here with a bunch of stuff waiting, you know? Yeah, these trucks are going to operate at a loss for a bit. Just because I don't really have a means of doing this, you know. They're not going to start producing anything until after things get from these over to there. Honestly, I probably shouldn't actually have these out here yet. Yeah. I'm just gonna sell all of these for now. I'll wait until stuff actually gets going over there. Then I'll set that up. In the meantime, we do have Coffee Farm to send over to Coffee Refinery. From there to here. We're going to send only one vehicle on that line for now. It was this one. Yes. Oh, they started filling it up as soon as I... Okay, fair enough. I guess that's how I'll handle this. Are you the one that's... Oh. Well, those trucks are completely useless for now. Did I put anything actually transporting fish over there yet? Nope, they're still making their way over. Coffee proc, where is it? There it is.
I think I need to consider trimming my beard soon.
Who are you and what did you do with Raijin?
Well, I have confirmed that it is still growing, which means at its current rate, in about 3 years, it will be below my knees while I'm standing. I think that might be a little bit ridiculous.
I disagree. We'll just do a truck station here.
You know, I think Giemond hasn't seen my beard, so now I'm wondering what he imagines my beard looks like considering how often it comes up.
Alright, pack. Rye rocket. Coffee food truck. There we go. Actually, instead of that, we'll just have them... They'll bring it here. Actually, no, that is a terrible idea. Pax Place also requires food. Okay. We'll set up a delivery point here. And then this can go from here to there, and then over to Pax Place. Right, rocket, pack, food delivery truck. Oh, these trucks are costing me so much money. Well, we at least have fish and grain on their way up there. So eventually these things will work out. Let's go faster speed. I think at this point I'm gonna repay a little bit of the loan. I kind of just sit here for now while I wait for stuff. Like I said, I'm making Rise Red Rocket my capital, so Oh, right. You know, I'm just gonna look this up. What is the point of the headquarters? Okay, apparently it is purely cosmetic. I suppose I will stick it here then. Yay, we're making some money! Now the grain's going back for more grain. Or the grain trucks, whatever. Yeah, let's add a few more vehicles to this line. And by a few, I mean double it. And while I'm waiting for those to really start processing things... Hey, we had some deliveries in here. Well, let's go and send a truck on the line. Let's see, that's Marten to Rise Red Rocket. This one. Well, hello there, lava. Quote for lava kobolds, quote, role in dragon army. Murder is how I sustain myself. Ah, so lava is going to be the assassin, it seems. Are you going to be a good assassin, lava? Well, the quote says that you as a kobold, murder is how you're going to sustain yourself. I almost forgot I need to do the little you know, screenshot thing. Alright. Comets roll on the Rockruff train. Oh. I'm already getting replaced.
What?
Well, Jet was the healer.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently Comet's gonna be the healer.
Well, I mean, by default, Comet's move loadout is going to be support oriented, but he's not going to be the main healer. After all, he can't fix stupid. Maybe Jet can.
Well, there's a problem there. But with that statement, you're implying that, you know, some of the other Rockruffs in the party are stupid.
Looks at the Rin Ruff. Looks back.
Oh, I thought it was going to be, you know, Comet, Jet, Tavis, Sledge, and Dart and Vector.
Yeah, but I didn't want to call any of them stupid.
Oh, fair, fair.
So I decided to make fun of Ren instead.
Alright, let's start transporting some coffee!
Though, if we
Oh.
are considering Dart and Vector, I mean, Vector is a bit of an airhead. Kind of a bird brain. Just a little bit.
You make a good point.
Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Rick Strider raided my stream with 11 viewers.
Hi there, Rex. Thank you for the raid. Would you like a regular shout out or a random clip from your channel brought up? And welcome in, everybody. I am Razim. We do all sorts of things here. Right now, we're doing some Transport Fever 2, which we really need to start getting into trains because these trucks are not cutting it at all. Yeah, the trucks are definitely not sufficient at all. But I also don't want to just get rid of them all. I guess I'll let them deliver their loads, and then on the way back, I'll start deleting them and getting ready for... I'll need to take out more loans. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. You all probably know me by now. Alright, we need to borrow more money because we are losing money. And if we are going to pull this off, I need a lot more money. Oh boy, there's a lot of people there. I think the problem over here is the same thing as I've... Yeah, I future-proofed a little too much here, I think. In most of these places. Or I tried to, you know. They should be able to fix the line well enough with that. Yeah, we'll leave that. The game's gonna yell at me for a bit, but it's necessary. Oh! I could just bulldoze an entire city for just, you know, a measly 7 mil. 7.5 mil. Hello there, Skyline. The game's going all right. Definitely a few issues. But I think I'm getting them worked out pretty well. And how are you doing, Skyline? Alright, so we'll have this central little hub station here. We'll just redirect all of these trucks to just deliver to here. And then this is what can carry them from where they're at over to the other locations. I think that'll be our best bet. So let's do one here. Well, I'm afraid I'm not really familiar with it, but that sounds like a really good thing. I hope it continues to go well for you. Oh, this is going to be a rough transition here. Marten Haven Mini Hub. Oh yeah, that's really good. Congrats. Hi again, Riley. Alright, so the fishery trucks. We are going to change your setup, and you're going to go here. We are going to remove... that is north, okay. I'll remove that. Yeah, you guys can use both lanes there, but only the second over there. That's good. And then the green one. Not the livestock. We want... We want to do this. Yes. And after they stop there, they'll go over here and then stop here again before going back to the fishery. Grain farm. And then with this, where is the existing line here? It would be Waxton to Marten grain truck. Yes. We're gonna remove this line altogether. Okay, I guess I can't do that with the vehicles on the line currently. Okay, you are currently transporting stuff. You are not. You get sold. We do not need a huge amount of trucks on this line. We'll sell this one. And this one. Then the other three get moved over to... Ah, crap. What did I name that? Ah, this one. Okay. Now I can go delete this line. It was trying to cut into the earth a bit, so we want to go smaller line, or smaller segments now. Because, yeah, adjusting the ground for this stuff is far more expensive than I care to spend. And then we can't forget our gridiron. Which apparently does not want to get built. Well, that gridiron one came out all right. So this side is like that. Yes, I want one way. Well, that is... Okay, we'll lessen this. There we go. Yeah, we got a mod that automatically will add rail signals along the track for me. There we go. And then we need a train depot, which we're going to turn this way. Put it over here. Hook it up to both rails. Like so. Yeah, that should work. So we're going to be bringing fish over here, but I'm not really... Oh no, I could load the fish up and or carry the fish on over here, and then we got the livestock there. Yeah, we can do this. I think I got the money for it. I probably don't, but we'll find out soon enough. Gotta remember small segments. I hope in the third one that the rails are set up a bit more like they are in what was the other? Railway Empire? There are things in that one that I do not care for, but their track placement mechanics are beautiful. Almost as beautiful as Righteon. Mwah.
Mwah.
Alright, set up our gridiron. Too much slope? What are you on about? Fine. Maybe over here. No, we'll just do both gridirons over here. Or the full gridiron, whatever. Okay, we'll leave it as is. There we go. Yeah. So now we'll have our trucks bringing fish and grain here. And from here, it'll be taken to over to the livestock farm, and that's where the grain will be unloaded and livestock loaded up, and then the livestock and fish are taken on to here. Cool. Cool. There are so many problems in my across the map here right now. I'm hoping and praying it'll just sort itself out, but I have limited faith that that will be the case. And then the way back, it's just going to skip this, because it does not need to go through there. Yeah, we're only going to have them stop at one here. But they could use either platform over there. But that'll keep the 2 line open for them traveling back. Or at least that's how I hope it's going to work. I have no idea. Let's get ourselves a train. Cargo type is passenger, no. Cargo. So, slight problem I'm seeing now. Because I could fill up on fish over here, but I can't, like, there's no cars that will transport both fish, or both livestock and grain. Which is very much a problem. So basically, we're not going to actually wind up transporting any livestock from here over to the other place. At least with this setup. We're just gonna go for it. Alright, let's unpause. And see how things work themselves out. At least I'm hoping they'll work themselves out. Alright. You get sold. Alright. You... Manage vehicles. All four of you just get sold. And then... this gets deleted. Why can't I have them still deliver what they're carrying? Ugh. Fine. Alright, let's see what happens with this. Well, you're at least taking one cattle over there. Okay, it did unload that. Good. All of our truck, it's gonna take a bit of time for everything to settle into this new setup. But once it does, we should be cooking a lot. Well, we at least loaded it up with fish this time. I didn't grab any grain yet, but, well, we can't do much about that. At least the next time it gets over here, it'll load up. So are these actually getting money for delivering the stuff there? Or is it just that they're going to be showing as operating at a loss? I don't know. Oh, you just stopped over there. Let's see if you make money. You do make money. Good. And you made a lot of money. But you'll make even more money soon. I do wish that in this game I could be like, alright, let's add a couple of boxcars that are only going to pick up cattle here. Instead of the setup that they've got where it'll just pick up whatever can fit into the car. It is definitely not going to be making us any money going on the way back, but oh well. I think I could benefit from actually putting more on it. Alright, let's get ourselves a second train. Oh, we don't have enough money. Okay, let's borrow some more money and get ourselves another train. Because this one is operating at a positive. At least so far. We'll see how this continues to play out. Yep, that's a positive. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and add some more cars to it, and that'll really help out a lot. Hey, Secret Roo. Let's keep watching the... Because that time it did operate at a income. But it's looking like it might barely be breaking even. If it is only barely breaking even, I don't know if I want to keep this line going as it is. Well, that's definitely a really good income. But will it maintain this? You know what? I'm gonna clone it anyways. Why are you starting going that way? That is definitely not the way to make money. Alright, we'll get another train. This one will just be boxcar. And this one will be from here to here. Yeah, this one is pretty... Okay, this is operating at a positive. I am good with this. Now, this one picks up cattle from... Why did you only pick up 5 cattle? Actually, for that matter... They're supposed to be able to haul a lot more than just 7. What is... Oh, I guess it just didn't... Yeah, the 0 out of 14. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, send you back for more cattle. Because, yeah, there's 29 here. Oh, I see. They're trying to give it to this one. But it's not picking... Okay. Well, hopefully as more grain gets delivered, they'll stop trying to put it onto the other line, and... Stop trying to give that to them. And why did you drop off fish? Game, you are being incredibly weird right now. Alright, you're finally taking a full load. Let's hope that you're able to actually do all this time. Well, that's a positive. They're really not operating with much of a positive, but it is income, and that's what matters. Oh god, I just realized my money is horrendously in the negatives. Okay, we're getting rid of you. I guess the rest of you are actually operating at a positive. Huh. I think Marten might be due another bus, but I can't do anything on that. Oh, very nice. Congratulations, Secret Roo. I hope things continue to work out on that front. Yeah, the fishery here is really messing things up over there. Really messing them up. But what matters is we are making money. That is by far the important thing. All right. We definitely need to get our meat getting transported all the way down to the food processing, but for now things are okay. Ish. They are okay-ish. We're gonna need to take some loans out. But this will be a problem for next time. So, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream, or for the stream today. That was Transport Fever 2. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, using our Humble Bundle partner link, grabbing some merch over at zgfgaming.store, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining everybody, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.